Hey everybody, as you might or might not know, my wife and daughter are away on a trip for a few days. So I thought I'd do a video about the amazing, fun, awesome things you could do in your house when your spouse slash children are not at home. Just to give some context here, there we are, my wife Raquel. We've been married for a couple of years now, I believe, and then my daughter over there, also born earlier this year, January, February, something like that. So yeah, they're cool. They're fun to have around. We hope to keep them here, keep them around for the long run. They're cool. But now that we have the house to ourselves, let's start the craziness. Let's do it. Alrighty, so number one most important thing on the list is going to be entertainment. We got the video game systems set up here. We got the Wii, we got Dance Dance Revolution, we got an N64, things going on. In the case that my wife calls to check up on me, use some movie magic. Just move this out of the way, move all this stuff, as far out of the shot as possible. You get some textbooks. I got some right here just in case. You put them down, you open them up. There you go. If you want to be real creative, you could throw maybe a notebook down, some pens. I have a good friend that suggested color highlighters just to, add a more realistic effect. Bring a pen and some paper here. The wife calls. I move that stuff out of the way. What have you been up to? I've been pretty productive. Haven't been slacking off. No, I'm definitely not playing video games. Doing some work. Doing some things with these books. Getting some important working things done. And that way everyone's happy. Alrighty, our next pro tip is going to touch on personal hygiene. Obviously, with my wife not around, there isn't any real reason for me to have to shower or keep myself clean, but I need to give that impression to her. So what we're going to do is, I would say once every 3 or 4 calls, you're going to walk in to your bathroom. Okay, this is all going to be about giving the illusion that you are staying hygienic. You're just going to get your face all nice and wet. Splash everywhere. Pay attention to the hair. That's going to be an important piece to this whole puzzle here. Make sure your hair gets all nice and wet. Okay, you could do this maybe like 20 seconds or so, I would say, is more than enough. Alrighty, now that you're all wet, you're going to throw a towel over yourself. If you want to go even farther, you can take your shirt off and wrap yourself in a towel. You could do the drying thing as you speak to your wife. It looks like I just got out of the shower, just changed. Notice the hair all wet. And that's the next pro tip. So like I said, you keep that up every 3 or 4 calls, and there shouldn't be any suspicion on her part. This next pro tip about how you can get away with things when you're home alone. I got this one from a professor of mine from Yale, Professor Sphincterberg. So thank you, Professor Sphincterberg, for this one. This one is about cleanliness of the house. When you're here on your own, you're too busy doing your own thing to start worrying about taking care of the house and cleaning the house. So this is going to be a little complicated, but what you're going to have to do is take pictures of yourself and the house when it is clean at a time before you get into this situation where you're home alone. I myself took pictures of myself when the house was clean in about 2012 or so. I took note of what I was wearing that day. It was this hat over here and this shirt. I make sure that every time I speak to my wife, it is with the same outfit. In case she then asks about the house, I could then refer back to those pictures that she doesn't know that I took, obviously, and she will think that the house is still clean today. Anyways, that's going to be my pro tip. for tips for what you do when you're home alone, your family's out, how to have a good time, not get caught. And it's only been a few hours, so hopefully, we'll survive. We got some. I got ice cubes and different things in the fridge if I need any sustenance until next week when my wife gets back. So hopefully everything will be great. Yeah, so have a good time, be responsible, get away with it, don't get in trouble, and stay good, y'all.